Hello everyone and welcome back to another tutorial. So we'll be looking at how to change column width and column height in order to display your data attractively in a worksheet. So to begin, look at B4. You can see in this cell, the B4, the phrase or the text here is not clearly displayed. There's a cutoff there. We can only see the desktop and we do not know what else is there. So if I click on the B4, you will see the text clearly displayed in the formula bar, which is desktop computer. Alright, so to display or to change the column width of column B, hover your mouse to where you have B and C. In the middle there, you will see your cursor change to the double arrow, which is called the adjustment cursor. Double click at it. You can see I have automatically changed the column width for column B. Alright, so I will just go back and to the title bar and say undo column width. Alright, there are several ways you can change your column width. So we have looked at the automatic one, which is the one I just did. The next one we'll be looking at is changing column width by dragging. So if you want to do the dragging part and you just hover your mouse to that point where you have the double B and C, you have the double arrow, which is adjustment arrow. Click and hold, left click and hold down. Now drag. You can see the width, the current width that is there is 8.43. Now we want to adjust the column width of B column to 14. So left click, hold down your mouse and drag while you watch the column width there. We want to change it to 14. It's at 13, so let's move it to 14. Alright, we have it exactly at 14, then release the mouse. Alright, still not that clear, so click back, hold down and move to say 15. Let's make the column width 15. Alright, so we have something there. Alright, it's a little bit clear, but at least you do get the drift here, that you can hold down your column and drag through. Let's make that clearer, and drag through to increase to change your column width. Alright, I would go back, undo. Okay, now the other way you can change your column width, this one is changing column width by typing in the width. Now go to the home tab. It's already at the home tab. Hover your mouse to where you have the cells group there. Now click the drop down arrow of format button. Here you can see column width. Click on the column width. Now delete whatever you have there and type in 16. We want the column width to be 16. Click OK. Wow, so you have seen 3 different ways you can adjust your column width. Now the next thing I need to show you is how to adjust your row height. The row height. To adjust the row height, let's say here, because this point we want to make this our heading. Alright, so select the row you want to increase the height. Go to the home tab, hover your mouse to where you have the cells group, click there and you would see the row height. Click on that. Here it's currently at 15. Let's change it to 20, or let's make it 30 and click OK. So you can see we have successfully increased the row height. Alright, another way To change the row height, okay, right click the row that you wish to increase the height. Okay, let's work with the row 2. Alright, select it. Now go to the Home tab, Cells group, click the drop down arrow of the Format button. You can see here, click on the row height. So let's increase the row height to 30 and click OK. So you can see over there that we have successfully increased the row height of column 2 to 30. I would go to the title bar and undo the formatting. Another way you can quickly increase the row height is, we want to increase the row height of 2. Now place your mouse or your cursor between 2 and 3. You can see it changes to the double arrow or the adjustment cursor. Left click, hold down and drag through. Left click, hold down and drag through while you watch at the height up there. Let's say we want to make it 30. You can see over there it's 30. Now release the mouse. You can see we've successfully adjusted the row height of row 2. Alright, the next thing I would like us to look at is merge and center. This row 2 is our heading. Okay, so let's merge and center the heading over the exercise. This exercise that we're working on. Merge and center this heading over the exercise. So what you need to do is click here, drag through. Alright, you will be wondering why would you want to merge and center this heading. Alright, if I click on this part, if I click on D2, you will see there's nothing displayed in formula bar. Everything you see here, which is Graphic Technology 2019 sales, is all typed in C2. Alright, if I click here, nothing is showing in the formula bar, but all the information is typed into C2. Alright, so now we want to merge and center it so it looks really nice. So drag through, we want to merge and center the exercise, the heading over the exercise. So click and drag, left click, drag through, and we will stop at column D. Alright, that's alright. Now go to the Home tab, hover your mouse to where we have the alignment group. You would see merge and center. Click the drop down arrow there, click merge and center. Alright, so you can see our work is taking a good shape, nice shape. Now you can see the heading here, row 2, becomes one cell, and while I clicked on that, which is A2, now becomes one cell, A2. All the text in A2 displays at the formula bar. Okay, so we can also insert row and insert columns. To insert a row, go to the Home tab. First and foremost, click at the point where you want to insert a row. So we want to put a row under the heading. So I click at that point, Home tab, I go to the Cells group, and I would say insert. So here I want to insert sheet rows. So I click on that. You can see I have successfully inserted a row just right under the heading. Now maybe I do not want to work with this, so I can also delete this row I have inserted. So what I need to do, or what you need to do to delete a row, is select that row you want to delete. Now go to the Home tab, hover your mouse to the Cells group, click on the delete button. the drop down arrow there, you will see delete sheet rows. Click on that and that row is deleted. That's one way. To delete, go back to the undo. Now to delete a row, select the row. You can now select the row, right click and say delete. It's gone. So those are two ways you can delete rows. Now let's insert a column. We want to insert a column right after the column A. So select the column that you wish to add, where you wish to add a new column. Right, now we add the home tab, over your mouse to where you have the cells group, the drop down arrow of insert button, and let's go to insert sheet columns. Alright, so you can see we have successfully inserted another column there. Right, so I want to delete this column. Right click, make sure the column you want to delete is selected. Let's say I want to delete column B. I need to select the column first. But let's delete this one. I selected it, right click and go to delete column, delete. So that goes off. So these are ways you can insert a column. All depends where you want to insert your columns or your rows. Just be sure that it's had. We'll be looking at aligning cells. So I will click on A3. Hover your mouse. If you're working with me, hover your mouse to the home tab, the alignment group. What we want to do is to align this word expenses to center align it. Alignment group, you go to center align. Right, we want to also, you want to also align all of it. Click on the cell address B4. You can either choose to align to left align, this is center, and here is align right. All depends on your preference. So I'll just make it to center all of it, center alignment. Okay, no, left alignment will be nice for that. Alright, so click on the heading. Okay, on the heading I want to align this heading middle align, alignment group. So you can see up here, these are alignments as well. Top align, see how it looks. The next one is middle align, see what it looks like, and that is bottom align. Okay, there are other ways you can align your text. Alright, so right click on the text you actually want to underline, right click on the cell, which is A2. Now choose format cells. This dialog box appears. Okay, click on the alignment. Usually it will be at the numbers. Click on the alignment and go to horizontal, choose center. There are several options there, but we'll leave it at center. Vertical, click and choose center. Here we have center, and then click OK. At this point, orientation, you can actually change the orientation of your document if you wish, but let's leave it at 0 and click OK. So you can see what our document looks like.